Not all love stories need grand beginnings. Some start in the simplest of ways: a glance, a shared joke, a moment that felt like fate. Ethan and Claire's love was one of those stories. It wasn't the kind of love built on extravagant dates or flashy gifts. It was built in the quiet moments, the stolen glances across a crowded room, the way he held her hand like he never wanted to let go, the way she whispered stay every time he had to leave. It was real. It was theirs. And it felt like forever. They met in the most ordinary way, through an accident. Claire had been rushing, balancing books in one hand, coffee in the other. Ethan had been lost in thought, staring at the raindrops hitting the cafe window. Then collision. A gasp, coffee spilling everywhere, and then laughter. Well, that's one way to get someone's attention, Ethan had joked, offering her a napkin. Claire had rolled her eyes but smiled. That was the beginning. And neither of them knew then that their lives had just changed forever. Love with Ethan was easy. There were no games, no doubts, no second guessing. They spent lazy Sundays watching old movies, whispering jokes in between scenes. They made grocery runs feel like adventures, racing each other down the aisles. "I love you forever," Ethan had once said, his arms wrapped around Claire as they watched the city lights from her apartment window. "Forever is a long time," Claire had teased. "Not long enough," Ethan had whispered, and she had believed him. Because with Ethan, forever felt possible. As Claire's birthday approached, Ethan planned something special. It wasn't an expensive gift. It was something simple, something that held meaning. A silver necklace shaped like an infinity symbol. Because our love has no ending, he had said to himself as he picked it up. He wanted to see her eyes light up when she saw it. He wanted to remind her that no matter what, she would always have him. That was the plan. But life had other plans. Ethan never made it home that night. The gift, still wrapped, sat in his pocket. The road was quiet. The sky was clear. Then screeching tires, blinding lights, a deafening crash, and in one heartbeat, forever was stolen. March 10th. It was supposed to be a day of celebration. Instead, it was the day she had to say goodbye. She stood there, the cold wind biting her skin, staring at the casket before her. Her birthday cake sat untouched at home. Her phone was filled with unread birthday messages. None of it mattered, because the only person she wanted to hear from was never coming back. She opened the small gift box with trembling hands. The silver infinity necklace stared back at her, mocking the promise that would never come true. Because our love has no ending. But it did, didn't it? Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Grief clung to Claire like a shadow, but so did love. One evening, she sat at their favorite spot, the necklace now resting against her heart. A breeze brushed against her skin, gentle, familiar. And for the first time in a long time, She smiled. Because maybe love didn't die with goodbye. Maybe it lived on in the spaces between moments, in the echoes of laughter, in the warmth of memories. And maybe, just maybe, Ethan never truly left. So, for you, whoever is hearing this right now, if you love someone, hold them a little tighter tonight. Tell them what they mean to you, because life is so unpredictable. And sometimes the people we love the most become memories too soon. But love, real love never fades, not even when time tries to steal it away. Let their love live on in you, always. Ethan may have left this world, but the love he and Claire shared, that was forever.